How often do we actually finish a Kimura like this then? Most of the time they're going to defend. If they're in the gi, they're going to grab the belt and everything. So, to be honest, I use this as more of a control. A lot of people make the mistake of just not gripping right. Their grips are too loose. So when I'm gripping, I want to be like reverse revving my hands, rolling my knuckles forward, and that makes the grip so much tighter. I'm not grabbing all the way around. That's not what the Kimura is about. For me, it's about one hand pushing and the other hand pulling, and that's what gets that tension in the Kimura. So actually, I don't even need a grip. I could go like this, like this, and that will still give that tension in the So it's not about gripping your partner or your own wrist as tight as you can. It's about pushing and pulling, and that's what makes it super tight. So I'm rotating and pushing and rotating my knuckles forward here. Now you can finish the Kimura like this, but most of the time I use this as a control. So most of the time I'll try and go for an arm bar and then I'll switch straight here. For whatever reason, I can't get this leg over the head she's defending maybe. Then most of the time I'll push and rotate forwards and I'll try and take the back. So I'll loop that Kimura grip over the head, take the back from there, and then I can use I can just start to attack from the back from there. So if your partner's nice and relaxed and loose, most of the time I can go for that armbar or Kimura. If they're super tight, then they're going to be easy to move around if they're super tight. I'm going to push that away, loop it over the head, and do our like chair sit back take. So tucking in the foot, stepping over, taking the back. Any questions? No? Okay, 3, 2, 1. So we're here, and I'm trying to get them to stand up, but they don't want to stand up, they want to stay sitting down. I'm hoping that's because my stand-up's getting so good. They don't want to attack anymore, I'm hoping. So, I'm here, I don't want to be stepping in and getting tangled up in these leg locks. So here, I'll bring them forward as much as I can. Sometimes I'll put on the head, and then I'm just going to roll over for a Kimura straight away. So I'm stepping in, but not too close. I'm stepping in, try and get my foot ideally between my partner's legs. It doesn't matter if it's on the outside. And then here, I'm going to roll one hand over the shoulder, catch the wrist, catch my own wrist here. I like to catch the wrist first. I'm either using that to pull them forward or using the head to pull them forward here. Rotating over. Be really, really careful. Don't rotate too much, it will give you your back. Rotating over, catch my own wrist, and then I'm going to just do a forward roll. Here. Here. From this position, if my Kimura is too loose, she's just going to roll up into me straight away. And she's very likely to Kimura me. That's right. So, from this position with that Kimura grip, I need to be rolling my knuckles forward again, and I'm pushing her hand towards her hips here. Now she tries to roll towards me. It's very difficult because I'm rotating her posture forward like this. Yeah, so it's super important that you're doing that, guys. Push that hand towards the grip, towards the hips. There are some times in this position we need to pull the hand towards us, and there are some times we need to push away. This point we need to push away. I'm going to use that now to come up here, and then we're back to where we just from. Okay? Finish the Kimura, take it back, or take it back. So we're back to that position. Catch my own wrist. It's really hard to do that slowly. And then I'm pushing the wrist towards her. Give it a go with your partner, your partner can try and roll out of it, maybe roll up to their knees, and see what it feels like to either push away or bring close. You see, if I bring it close to me in this position, it's going to help her come up here. So I need to be pushing away here. Then when I come up, this is when I'm going to bring it close here. And I'm going to keep it nice and tight. Okay? I'll pull in. Pushing away straight away. One thing I would say, I just mentioned, make sure that grip, you go thumb over grip rather than thumb around. You'll feel the difference. Like get your partner to do thumb around grip, give your hand a wiggle. Thumb over, you can just get that push-pull rotation a little bit stronger. Another position that we're going to look at more from is from underneath in half guard. Most of the time, they're going to be trying to get this hand underneath my head and get some sort of like shoulder pressure or cross facing here. I'm always trying to protect this space here. This is actually if I'm in side control mount, I'm always trying to defend here. So from here we can look at using the Kimura to get out of this position. So again, I'm grabbing her wrist, I'm grabbing all the way over, grab my own wrist. You can do this with the knee shield in or out. I just find it a little bit more difficult without the knee shield because I'm already kind of getting squashed here. So I like to start off with the knee shield. And then obviously we don't always have an option, but I like to start off with a knee shield in there. And again, I've not got a weak grip here, I'm already rotating my wrist forward here. Now, most of the time, she's not just going to let me Kimura her from here. She's going to be defending. Normally she's grabbing her own hip here, and then she's going to sit back. This is perfect. Because I want her to think she can pass my guard here. And then again, I'm going to be pushing that hand towards the hip. It feels like the wrong thing to do because I'm opening myself up, but it really helps control Jenny's posture here. So if I bring it in, she can squash me really easily here, and then again, step around and pass my guard. So once you start stepping around, here I'm pushing the hand towards her hip. I'm going to put myself on my back, rotate around, and then again, look where we are, sorry. Look where we are, and we're back to that same position, okay?
Oh, you mean me?
So again, here we're defending that half guard. She's trying her best to maybe get her cross face and pass. I'm going to grab the wrist. Over the top, grab my own wrist. If I can Kimura from here, that's great. Or sometimes you can't Kimura, but you can use it to like roll them off. But most of the time they're going to defend. They're going to grab their own hip. It's really hard for me to pull this out. So I'm going to bait that pass. Start pushing my hand towards the hip straight away. Roll underneath. Still pushing towards the hips, because if I bring that towards me now, she's going to get on top. So I have to keep pushing. Oh, sorry. Keep pushing that hand towards the hips. Use that to come up. Come back to the finish. And then the whole time, rotating my hands forward, thumb over grip here. Natalie done it earlier, but you can go straight to the back take from there as well. You don't have to loop over the head. And then you've got your arm bars or straight from there as well. Okay? You want to see it again? Or you've got it?
Wait, one more time.
One more time. So here, in half guard, they're trying to get a cross face. I'm grabbing the wrist, over the top, grab my own wrist. I can't finish the Kimura from there. So you're going to bait the pass. Push towards the hips. I'm pushing. Rotating underneath. Straight away. Finish. However you want. Yeah. Okay?
No.
Okay.
Another partner.
Alright guys, 3, 2, 1. So we're in this body lock position here. It's funny how you develop games because like other people are really good at stuff. So you end up being really good at countering their stuff. So you can try and just take down if you want. You can whip them round, and I'm rotating and getting this hand underneath. Move my head in. Do a single leg, finish a single leg however you want. It's all pretty hard, so I don't know. But you can't get that. There's usually a gap here. You see this gap here? So I'm grabbing her wrist. Over the top, grab my own wrist. if the grip's still on, push and break the grip. And again, I'm pushing her hand towards, if I can get it more straight away, great. I'm pushing her hand towards her hips. Yeah. And then I'm using my elbow to push down, great posture here. I can use that to sit down and try and climb on the back, or if you want to be risky, put yourself in that position we were just in. I'm on my back, roll them over. Come on.